Alright, we're going to go for some squad counter tactics today. Alright, so we got a 4-man squad. We got a guy who's starting to get shot here. I'm immediately trying to save him, but I know he's really far away, and they took him out too fast. It just surprised him. He had no idea they were there. So I'm trying to move over. Maybe they're not paying attention. Get a couple shots. Out of this potato shooting. Good gosh. Keep missing everything. So he's a good shot. He hit me so hard, I just step inside to heal up. It's a good thing I did, because he actually comes over here to try and finish me off. So I just take a little bit more time here to get my shot ready, because he doesn't on there. Boom. Knocked him. I want to go ahead and finish him, but another guy does for me. And I actually thought that was it, because before he said he had knocked him, I thought someone else had gotten a kill and my guy finally died. But while I was running up the hill just a second ago, that's when he said, oh, I finished him off, so I knew that there was more than one left alive. Anyways, we finished off that squad. We lost a guy, so we're already down one. And we wanted to push this house, and sure enough, there's a guy here. So he's running, and Razor gets hit, and he says it's someone from the Harry Potter house. So that's when I glance over the Harry Potter house. Does anyone else call it the Harry Potter house? I'm just curious. I knew what he was talking about, but I'd never heard that before. So we're going to get Razor up. And what's funny is, for some reason, my squad doesn't think there's people in this house. But I thought I'd saw that guy head this way. So I shut the door for him, get him safe. And then I always check and just see, is there people in the house? So that's what I'm doing right here. And sure enough, I see that guy. I tell them. They spring into action. I go ahead and shut the door, make sure no one pops up behind us unexpectedly. And I'm trying to give him cover fire. I didn't know he was coming back down. Then we got a little congestion right there. Ugh, it was scary. Anyways, this is why I like to have the DP28 out. For instances just like this. When Razor takes a lot of hit right here, you'll see him come back down. So I have to kind of spring into action and help him. Boom, DP28 time. 2 for the price of 1. So he finishes off the final guy up there. And when I hear he's firing, I just spring into action, trying to help him out. And it's a good thing I did, because he was about to get hit. And I just go ahead and want to finish that guy off, and then I see the second guy. What I didn't see was the guy to my left who took out both of us. But it's a good thing I didn't finish the very last guy, because he goes over there to try and save his buddy. If I had finished him off, he probably would have finished me off. It's interesting how things work out like that. So we lost Op Fresh. So I'm just trying to get safe. And I'm telling Razor, hey, if you can get in the house, you can save me, and we can both be back in this thing. So we know we've got to get out of here because of the circles coming. And I guess that guy in the Harry Potter house never left. He camped there the whole time. So he turns into an easy kill, especially when he doubles back. Now, I'm keeping my eye on that car. I know he's coming. And I know if I can get to this tree, I should be safe. Oh, give me a little honk. That's all right. It's alright. Oh yeah, so this video should actually be called How to Die from Grenades. I get hit by so many grenades in these 2 videos that you're about to watch. So I'm not totally liking this position, but it's kind of the best we've got. I actually would have stayed back a little bit, but Razor, he is very aggressive. I would have just let these final 5 fight it out and try and pick off the last guy. I love that tactic. It works so well. But since he keeps getting into these firefights, I mean, he does get some kills. He's a good player. But we're getting all their attention. So now time has come. We've got to go. And the guys in that house they're so lucky. They get to stay there. So move up to this rock, and I know there's a good possibility that people from the left can come, and sure enough, they do. They get Razor. I heard this grenade, but I was like, I don't know exactly where it landed. Boom. Bummer. Stupid grenades. Like I said, I get grenaded a lot in these videos. Alright, what's cool about this is the last 5 minutes I'm going to have my footage and OpFresh's footage next to each other. So I had been listening to these people over here for a long time, but I wanted to wait till the last second to actually move over there. And as soon as I saw them, I told the team that they were here, and everyone was able to kind of fall in on these guys. What I didn't see was the guy next to that tree. So once I start getting shot, I'm telling OpFresh, and he goes after him while I'm healing up. Like I said about the grenades. Boom. So all the grenade deaths that I have, I never saw any of the grenades. I heard it on the one where I actually did die. But I don't know. I think I might have heard that grenade too. There's another grenade one coming up. I totally didn't hear it. I had no idea it was coming at all. So thank goodness that grenade went off before I got my med kit off. That way I was able to do a full health. So we kind of wanted to go right, but getting into those firefights kind of forced us to go straight to the circle. So I know I've got a little bit of this incline to protect me on my left. So I just kind of keep glancing to the right just to make sure. And I really feel like someone could be over at that shack. That's why I'll keep watching over there. So what's exciting is our entire squad is still alive right here. That's always a good sign when you're in the top 10 and you have a full squad. So since they're being very aggressive, I'm just going to kind of lay back and watch our flank and make sure that there's no snipers out there that we're not aware of. Getting my painkillers ready for the final battle. So what the team was doing was throwing all the smoke, giving us a little bit of cover since we are really exposed on this little grassy knoll. And I don't know, for some reason I never think about smoke grenades. It's never something I think about. So that grenade, I had no idea it was coming. It totally surprised me. And the fact that it knocked me back about 5 feet. So it's a good thing OpFresh was there. Our third guy is about to start pushing up to the house. I'm not exactly sure why he did that. He didn't really relay what he was doing to us, so we weren't able to give him a lot of cover fire. I got hit by that grenade. So I really liked what OpFresh was doing. You know, I kept my eye on him, the way that he was pushing right and trying to flank anybody. I loved that. So I was trying to crossfire. The reason I'm watching there real closely is I'm thinking, you know, they might come out and try to loot his body. They might try to come out and, you know, I wasn't sure. Get a knock. I'm relaying that position to OpFresh, so we're both trying to get a crossfire. So, you know, I'm wondering, I've wondered this a lot. The guy that I knocked, did he crawl into this little shack, and are they all trying to get in there to save him? They all felt, went back for a reason. So what we're doing, when we notice that they've all stacked up inside this little house, we're both like, do we got a grenade? Do we have a grenade? Nope. So we're just trying to keep them in there, keep them trapped. Take off a couple. So I'm looking for a grenade, and in a second you'll see Out Fresh looking for a grenade. We knew if we could get one grenade in the window, we'd get them. But now this is perfect. The circle's starting to close in on them. They've got themselves trapped. Starting running out, trying to take shots. Now I line up right here on the side of the wall to get him in case he jumps. But we didn't have to. We got the chicken dinner, and it was awesome.